So today we are going to be drawing a really cute little baby Moana. You ready, Eli?
I'm ready.
Let's. As you can see, I already have a sketch here just to guide me, which I did earlier. Let's start centrally with her cute little button nose. So right in the middle of your page, just going to pop your pen down.
Oh, that's going to be a little bit
down, curve it up and around a little bit to give her a cute little nose. And that gives us a really good starting point. So just to the left of the point of her nose and up a little bit, we're going to start with the corner of her eyes. So you want to draw a line going up, 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 and sweeping around at the top.
And then we're going to, because that's going to be the fade of her eyebrow, so we're going to make it a little bit thicker.
Oh, you're starting on the eyebrow. I'm starting on the eye. My eyebrow's up there.
Because the eyebrow, it looks like an eyebrow.
No, this one we're doing an eye. So you can start on the eyebrow. That's not a problem, Eli. So from this point of the eyelash, I bring it back down and around to that line. And I'm actually going to colour that in black because that's her eyelashes. She has lovely thick eyelashes, Moana does.
A lot of them.
From the top of that, I'll do a couple of little points of eyelashes just to suggest some more eyelashes there.
Yup.
Okay, you catching up with me?
Yoink.
Right. From there, we're going to draw down the edge of her eye. A nice little line.
Oh, that's going to be a little bit worse.
And then from the bottom, another line, which brings us back to meet that first line of the corner of her eye. Okay? Now we're going to do a little curve for her iris. She has lovely brown eyes, so when you colour it in, this won't stand out so much. And then within that, we do another little curve for her pupil. And we can also colour that in black. I like to leave a little dot of light because it just makes the eye look more realistic. So colour her eye and her pupil in black there. How are you getting on, Eli?
Good.
You've already given her an eyebrow, haven't you? I haven't got to that bit yet.
Might as well do that next because I don't want to be a...
That's all right. It doesn't matter. We can all go at our own pace. There we go. We have an eye. So I will now draw in an eyebrow just above that eye because Eli's already got his eyebrow. And I like to give her these funny little wiggly shaped eyebrows because she has some really cute, funny little expressions, Moana. So just you can give her whatever shape eyebrow you like. Now, coming from just above her eye, just before where the eyelashes end, we're going to draw a line going up. That's her forehead. And it's going to stop where we're going to meet the hair. And from the bottom of her eye, the bottom corner, we're going to come round a bit into her cheek. She has these lovely, cute, big cheeks. So round, down, and we'll stop at the edge of her chin. Well done, Eli.
What can I say? She's a chubby girl.
She's a cute little girl. And then we're going to come down for a little bit of a chin, up, and then the other cheek, make it similar to the first one, round, and
I'm
up.
going to stop a bit there because that's a bit of hair and also a lot of detail.
There is a lot of detail in this one, yes. So I'm just going to colour my eyelashes in a little bit more there because that's bugging me. Let's start with the other eye now. So the other eye you can kind of work from the first one, but because her head is pointing this way slightly, the eyelashes will also come out from that side. So we start just the other side of her nose and we draw a line going up, bring it round, and down at the opposite side. And again, I'm going to draw this little line to just suggest some eyelashes with some little pointy bits. And I'm going to colour that in black, make it a bit thicker so it matches the other side.
I don't know, I've just gone ragdoll. I'm not even speaking, I'm just zooming.
You're alright, you're focusing on your artwork, that's okay. There we go. Tell me when you got that eye done. Nice. And then we draw another line along the bottom and we will meet up both those bottom corners of her eye. Now, like we did on the other side, we're going to draw a line for her iris going down here, for the coloured part of her eye. And then we will do another line within that for her pupil. And again, I'm going to colour it in. I'm going to leave a little dot of light. I've gone over the edge here. It does not matter at all.
Who cares?
It's art. Who cares? As long as we're all having fun. You're ahead of me again, Eli. You're waiting for me. I'm being slow today, hey?
I literally finished the eye ages ago.
Oh, well, I'm clearly being a slow coach, but that's okay. We all go at our own pace. And
Well,
if
to
we
be
are
honest-
too fast, what can people do, Eli? If we're going too fast for them.
Always pause or rewind.
There we go. I'm just neatening up the bottom a little bit.
Mum,
I've given her a cute little cross-eyed look.
To be honest, are you slow or am I just fast?
Right, we're going to draw the flower in her hair over here now. We are going to make this cute big flower like the lovely flowers you get in Hawaii. So we'll start in the centre of the flower.
I'm just going to start off the hair because I've stopped there and don't want
Draw
to make it
up
nice and connected.
and draw down for that first petal. Oh, you're doing your hair. Yep, I'm going to do my hair in a minute once I finish the petal, the flower. So another petal which can just drop and just go slightly behind that first one. And we keep going until we have 5 petals on that flower. Just drawing out from the middle, around.
3.
And there we go with my final petal. Have you done your flower? Oh, well done, Eli. And just below the bottom there, I'm going to do a little curve, which is her ear, which is hidden underneath the flower. I might do a couple of lines like this on each petal because it gives that flower a really cute, realistic look. And I am now going to, from the bottom of her ear, we're going to draw a few little flicks of hair like this, just like Eli's already done. Coming out, and then it's going to go, and that's just hiding behind her head.
I'm going to do a little bit of detail to the...
And then just above that other eye, we'll draw in the eyebrow because we did the other eyebrow before. So just, I love to give her these cute, expressive eyebrows, like she's thinking, what is going on? So now, just above the flower we did, we're going to do a curve upwards, and that is for her hair on the side there.
I'm going to go a bit further up.
And from the top, we do another curve coming down, 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 and just a little flick of hair behind that flower. Done that, Eli? Now, from where we started that line, we're going to do another line of her head, which is going to take us all the way across her head. So you want to curve it up, all the way across her head.
Oh, Mum, but I like to do these little bits
and
of hair.
Down into a...
Down.
Yeah.
And then I do little bits.
Flick.
So it's like, makes it a bit 3D, the
That's
hair.
yeah, and I'm doing that on the side here as well. Well done, Eli. So, oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, that's good. That does make it look 3D. So I'm just doing some little flicks of hair over, down the side of her face.
I'm not going to properly
There we
follow the
go.
sketch. I'm just going to go a little bit free with hair.
And I'm going to do this line of her parting now, which Eli's already done. And I'm going to bring that, Eli, I'm going to bring that all the way down into this little flick of hair on her forehead.
Yep.
Yeah, and then from that, I'm going to do a second little flick of hair, just like that, because if you look at Moana, she has this kind of side swept hair. And then from that, I'm going to do another line, which curves round and takes us all the way to meet up with that line of the forehead.
A lot more space for lots of aeroplanes to land. I'm going to do a bit more.
Nice, Eli.
And
yep, you just missed out that curve going up there. Well done. So now all that's left for her on her face is for us to give her some lips. Now Moana has this cute, baby Moana has this cute little mouth. So, oh, you're just going for it, Eli. But we guys, let's start with drawing this line in the middle of her lips. So we do it almost like you would a really simple smile, going across and just flicking up at the ends with these cute little smile marks on the edge. But baby Moana has these lovely lips, which I love to draw, which Eli's already done a great job of. So the top lip, we want to come up, round
I like
and down.
to do these little bits of detail.
And her bottom lip is a bit thinner than the top lip. So we draw that one a little bit smaller. And there she has her cute little Moana mouth. Well done, Eli. You're putting a lot of detail into yours. Now, coming from just below her chin to the side,
I'm going to go for a bit of a bigger body.
We're going to draw the line for her back, which just goes, curves round a bit, down, 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 and just curve towards the back a little bit. And then tiny line at the front. And then we have her shoulder. So you want to start not quite at the back, but just towards the back. A line for her shoulder going round, going into her arm. And then it bends up slightly for her forearm. And we stop at the hand. And then we draw the bottom part of that arm. Coming down the bottom line of the forearm. Just bend a little bit for her elbow. And back into her body. Now we're going to draw her tummy. So following this line that we did coming out from under the head.
Imagine it's behind.
Imagine she has a cute little baby tummy sticking out, and do a little curve.
Then we're going to do a little rope
And then
thing.
exactly for the top of her little skirt, nappy type thing, or diaper
Whatever
if
you
you're
wanna
in
call
America. And then we do a little curve for the front of that skirt. And for the bottom, we go round. You can give it a little wiggle. And then a little curve coming out the top. It just makes it look a bit 3D and come down to meet that other line.
Okay, now I'm going to
Now,
bit with her hand.
you're moving on to it. Shall I move on to her hand too then? So for the hand, we'll come out from the bottom of the arm. We'll curve round and curve up because she's going to be clutching onto this palm leaf. And then what we do is draw a little line here to suggest her fingers bent round. And then we can draw the stalk of the palm leaf. So you want to draw one line coming up and another line coming up. And then the curve of her thumb just going around the back. So it looks like she's holding on to that palm leaf. And actually we can just draw the bottom of it, poking out the bottom of her hand. And now we're going to draw in that palm leaf, which looks super cool. You've done yours a different way. I love that, Eli. You're using the space that you've got, which sometimes we need to do.
She's just like that.
Exactly. She's holding it differently on yours.
With you, she's actually gripping on.
Yeah.
But with mine, she's like that.
Yes, she's holding it a bit differently. So we're going to carry on with this line from the stalk, curve it round and down a bit. I like the way Eli's changed his to fit the space he's got, because sometimes we just don't have the space. And from the bottom of that, let's come round and up for the first bit of the leaf.
I'm just going to do my own detail.
Yeah, you do that. And then a line coming from that one down and round and up. And then from the bottom of that one, we just join up with the hand there. So it's as if the leaf's behind the hand, and a little line here just to meet up with the stalk. And then we just simply draw the other side of the leaf. So you curve up and along, coming out from near the middle again, curve up and along because this side of the leaf is bent over, and back.
Oh, I'm going to draw her holding a shell.
One last. Okay, you can add in any details you like. But we are going to move on to the legs. So you carry on drawing your shell. I'm going to move on to the legs over here. So coming out from the bottom of her little skirt, let's have a little leg poking out there, and bending at the knee, and coming down and stopping. We're going to stop there because she's actually wading in the water. And then the back of that thigh, the back of her leg coming down, the back of the knee and bending down. And then the second leg is just poking out from behind that first one. So again, we have the knee, a little bend because this leg's more bent backwards. And then the back of that leg coming down, bending backwards. Are you going to give us some legs with us, Eli?
Yep. She's just holding a little shell.
That is very cute. And Moana does love lots of little shells. And so I'm going to draw some water at the bottom here, which needs to just go along her legs to give the suggestion that she's actually wading in the sea, which we know Moana loves to do. And while Eli finishes off her legs, I'm going to add in a few little details in the hair here, as Eli did earlier. Coming from the parting, we can draw some little flicks like this, just little lines that really suggest some texture in the hair, so we can have those coming out of the parting in both directions.
Oh, I'm going to add a very, very important detail. It's very important to the movie.
What's that, Eli?
If you guys have watched the movie.
What would that be? Oh, is this the water?
Yep.
The wave coming up to talk to her?
If you guys didn't know, me and my brother Sam always used to watch this.
Yeah, it was one of your favourites, isn't it? Which is why we decided to draw Moana today. What? I love that. I love the way you've personalised it, made it your own and given it some details from the film. I think we're done. There we have it.
Oh,
Baby
actually,
Moana.
I'm also gonna do the little gem inside
I
of
love
it.
how excited Eli gets and loves to add things in to his drawings. You guys can do exactly the same thing. Make it your own. As always, what we're doing or what I'm doing on the paper is just a suggestion for you, but art is always unique, so you make it your own. I would love to see your finished Moana drawings. Please do email them to me. I will put the email address in the description below. And we hope you enjoyed today's drawing.